Hey, this is Travis Terry with the Ramel Project, and the final video that we're going to do is looking at the rest of the features that are available in Verbally, especially the keyboard and the other options that are available within this area that has the text and the prediction area. So, really quickly, let's look at the words that are available in the top section of the app. As you'll notice that, of course, there are 50 words there, but there are also these two yes and no buttons. And basically what those are is that it allows you to quickly say yes or no to an answer rather than having to type the entire phrase in. So let me just click on the yes button really quickly.
Yes. No.
So as you can see, when you click on the yes or the no, the voice automatically speaks, which is a great option that is available within the app. Another thing that is really cool about the app is that there are several things that we can do with these buttons here. So let's say that I type in just a phrase. So let's say I type in, "I would like that hat."
I would like that hat.
Okay. Now that I had that there, what if I wanted to repeat that phrase again? There's a button here under the speak button that is called repeat. So let me click that.
I would like that hat.
Okay. Now, let's say that I say that phrase a lot. Okay. And I want to add it to one of my favorites. So the plus sign here and these icons here will allow me to add it to my favorites. So when I click that, I can select any category that I want that phrase to go under, and then all I would have to do is select one of the blank boxes and it would automatically add that to my favorites in the favorites category, which I think is an amazing thing. Okay, now that we have that, let's go back to the words board, and let's say, for instance, I've typed out something here, I've gotten it all together, and I'd like to send it in an email. Well, what I would do is I would press on this square with the arrow pointing out, and it would open up my email client. And then I can type in to whomever I want to type it into, or I can use the plus sign and search my contacts, and I could do it that way. I could add a subject or whatever it is, and whatever the phrase was will automatically be put into an email, which I think is just a great feature to have. Now, the X is to completely delete out the entire phrase that is in the phrase box, and then of course there is the arrow back that just deletes a word at a time. And so that's basically how you use these four buttons here in this area. Now let's look at the other buttons that are available down here in the keyboard. We have the speak button, which of course allows a phrase to be spoken. Let's go to my favorites and go to the fourth. Okay, so if I push the speak button,
May the fourth be with you.
if I wanted to repeat that phrase, I would just click repeat.
May the fourth be with you.
Okay, now what if I wanted to get someone's attention in the middle of a conversation to say excuse me? There's this bell option down here that is really cool. And when I click it, it makes the bell noise that is not intrusive, but it's enough to say, hey, I have something to say. Okay, now there's also the option to click on speak each word. So let's say I type in a word.
Today is May the 4th.
So as you can see there, as I typed in a word, it just immediately read it at the conclusion of me pressing the space bar. So that is the speak each word option. And those are the options that are available on the keyboard and just within the interface in order to use Verbally more succinctly with whatever options there are, whether it be email, whether it be to add to favorites, or whether it is to speak or repeat one of your favorite phrases.